Hi, I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig, and an accessory that Callie and I have added to our bikes is this GPS mount made by Vanasche. Callie and I are going to be heading down to Central America here in the next couple months, and we've mounted the Garmin Zumo onto, she has a 790 Adventure and then this 890 as well. Now this Vanasche mount will also work on a KTM 390 if you have one of those. What's great about this mount is that it doesn't lend itself to any vibration. Now what we had before this was the ram mount with a ram ball, and that connected right to the base plate or the mount for the Garmin. The problem that we had was that it had a ton of vibration to it. So even just cruising on cement or pavement, the vibration from the bike at certain points would make the entire GPS vibrate as well. And then riding on gravel roads or for sure off-road, the GPS really wanted to vibrate around. Now the nice thing with the Vanasche is that there are no rotating pieces or arms or anything like that, so it's just a really solid mount, which is great. You can clearly see with the ram mount how much vibration the GPS has versus the Vanasche mount and how stable it is. You can see that I have a Garmin GPS on this. Now the pattern that's on the mount is an amps pattern. So we also have Voyager Pros by Trailtech that will mount to this, as well as, like I said, the Garmin or anything else that you may have that is that standard amps pattern. If you prefer to have your GPS mounted vertically or in that portrait mode, you can also do that with the Vanasche mount. The only drawback that I found, and this is probably some personal preference here, is that I can't physically rotate the GPS or move it. And I think that's probably why it is so stable. But the problem that I found is when I'm standing up, this Garmin blocks about half of the TFT display, just the top half. It's not readable when I'm physically standing up on the bike. I can still read the GPS just fine, no matter what the sunlight conditions are. Sitting down, definitely not a problem. Just when I'm standing, with this particular unit, it seems to block that TFT display. Now, if you had something smaller on here, it may not be an issue. Or if you're standing up, maybe you're not looking down at your display that much. It's definitely not an issue at all then. Again, maybe a little bit of personal preference there. That's the only thing that I've found though. Other than that, this is a great piece of equipment. It's by far a lot better than the ram mount that we've tried in the past, just because there's no vibration with it. I can actually read the GPS because it's not vibrating all around. If you guys have any questions about this, please leave them in the comments section below and we'll get back to you. Also, if you like the videos, please subscribe as well as give it a thumbs up. And if you're wondering where we are or what we're up to, like if you want to join us on our trip in Central America, be sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Adventure Rig. Thanks again for watching. I'm Tyson with Adventure Rig.